Kansas would be okay.
I'm shaky about Kansas though. Pearson's
Are
health
you?
and
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm a bit shaky about them.
he's not like I don't know. I feel like he scares me how unhealthy he is right now. But he's a crazy good player though. Like don't get me wrong, that dude he can ball, but gotta be healthy for him to be a real legitimate threat. He's gotta play every game.
I tell you what, dude, though, like healthy matchups, I feel like Kansas could beat Illinois or Nebraska.
I know, we'll see.
At the very least, that ain't about to be no one-sided matchup because I'm pretty sure Nebraska lost one of their good players for the rest of the season, and then their guys also have to stay healthy. But, you know, Nebraska has lost most of their top ranked games this season, unfortunately. And they don't have another one coming up. And as far as difficult games that they still have to deal with, I mean, Iowa is next. And that is one of the higher ranked teams in the conference standings left. I think they're above Wisconsin actually, and they have to deal with that twice.
Yeah.
So I don't like if not for the Iowa games, I would probably just say Nebraska's definitely going to win out because like they get to play Penn State. Like that's just how bad Penn State is. Um yeah. Kansas though with Illinois. I mean, Illinois is one of those teams, I guess like Kansas and a bunch of others, that are being led by a monster freshman, right? But
Yeah.
Yeah.
how much do you trust the freshman
I
in these types of
mean,
games?
a lot of the NCAA, like a lot of the men's team in general, have a lot of star freshmen. That's just how the climate is nowadays. So that's not really
Yeah.
my
They
big
do, but
concern.
how often do those types of teams end up always winning the whole things? Because you remember the Zion team with Reddish and Barrett. I forget who told me, but somebody was like, "Dude, Michigan State's experience is just going to be too much for them to handle." I mean, they almost lost to UCF that year.
They almost did, but at the same time, how you
Was
supposed to
that the
guess
Taco
against?
Falls
That was
UCF?
Taco
Yeah,
Fall. Yeah,
That was the
Yeah, I
Taco
remember
Fall game.
that. Yeah.
yeah.
They
Yeah,
got
I
lucky,
mean,
didn't they? It was like a bad call or something, right?
It
it wasn't
was.
a bad call.
No.
It
I don't
was.
think it was a bad call.
I don't
It
know.
was just a bad choice. I mean, Taco ended up fouling out on that play, so
Yeah.
So be it, I guess.
Who won that year?
It was
I don't
Virginia.
even remember. That was the weird year, bro.
Because that
That
was
was
the
the
but
weird
the year
year.
before that they lost in the first round, right?
Yes, bro.
Yeah,
Yes.
That
yeah,
was like none of that season made any sense to me.
yeah.
You know, I was like, I was like, 2019. I was like, that was Virginia and DeAndre Hunter and Jared Culver and all of them. So
Yeah, I
Hey, they
mean
did have
that
a good
had
squad,
me.
huh? They did have a really good squad.
which one?
Virginia.
Yeah, they know they had a lot of guys. They had him. They had was Kyle Guy on that team? I think he was. He was
He
like a
probably was.
shooter.
I know he's on
That
the
was the
team that
white
lost
guy,
the
right?
first
That
The
round.
one
white
that
guy who
hit the
was just a
free throws at
shooter.
the end of the game.
Yeah,
He hit the game with the free throws, though, right?
I think it was him. Yeah, I think it was
I think
him.
so.
That's the only thing I remember from that year. I'm gonna be real with you, from Virginia at least, because
Yeah.
Damn,
I
now
was
I
too
can't remember
focused
who
on
won that
everything
next
else
year.
around there. Y'all remember when Duke played Virginia in the regular season that
Oh,
year?
and then Zion had that block on DeAndre Hunter.
Zion had the block. Zion had the and one dunks. Like Zion just made Virginia look like a bunch of babies. That was part of why I was looking at the championship like, how the hell did we get here?
Yeah,
Nah, and you know what's so crazy? I think that team they were all wearing just black. They were just wearing black unis. It was a funeral for everybody. Cause I remember they
Yeah,
wore the black unis for that game specifically.
it was scary, bro.
It was nice. Ooh. They don't make them freshman classes like that no more. That one was nice.
yeah, that's fair.
Or at
Yeah,
least
that
not on the
freshman class is
same
better than
team
this one, I'll
anymore.
admit that.
Same
It's
here,
definitely true.
It
yeah.
was insane. They had that one like 30-point comeback against Louisville.
Yeah, that was crazy. When Cam Reddish looked like he was a top 3 talent.
That was the
Sadly, now you would
game,
think Cam Reddish
bro.
was gonna be way better in India, but
You would have thought he was going to be an absolute monster.
that dude was a problem. I thought he was sneakily like it's probably raw and bad tape, but I thought he's the best player in that Duke team, really.
From a talent
According,
standpoint, maybe in terms of just
You,
like basketball
that's
skills.
not a crazy
In
thing to
terms of like
say.
hoopers, like He's
That
that
dude could
guy.
score,
But
bro.
like in terms of everything else, like intangible playing 5v5, that man was not good
Yeah,
enough.
yeah. He's not it.
No, absolutely
He's a
not.
great 1v1 player, though. Remember
Great
when
one v
Ant said
one.
that's the hardest player he's ever guarded
Yeah, Ant was.
in
Yeah,
that
Ant.
interview?
Yeah,
Cam Reddish.
he did say it. Cam Reddish.
That dude was tough.
He was nice, and now he's
Cold
playing
name, too. He got a cold
overseas.
name. He could have been something, bro.
Wow.
Cam Reddish.
The Big Ten is going to have a lot of 20-win teams this season.
How many does
Like
Big
a
Ten have
lot.
so far?
So as of right now, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but then they've got 18, 17, 18, 17, 18 with like 5 games left in the season.
Damn.
You know, I thought the Big 12 was the best league. It seems like the Big 10 is really the best league in college
Feel
basketball.
like as a whole, you got to look at the Big Ten. The Big 12 is carried by their highest ranked teams being
Very top heavy league.
one
Very
and
top heavy
three.
league.
But even like the Big Ten is two. They just have more of it, I guess. I don't know. It's
They're
and
more
then you look at
spread
the
out.
unranked teams. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fun, and yet it's crazy because this is like, oh, this team with this conference could blah 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 blah. Only one team wins this entire chip. So as far as
Yeah.
I'm concerned, UConn could be like, screw your conferences,
Bro,
bro.
that's the only hope I
Like
got with
last
the
year,
Big
too.
East because letting everybody else in that conference is just buns.
Like, just screw your conferences, bro. I don't care how tough that comp was, bro. This conference won.
And then ACC, I'm
So
laying all my hopes in Duke and UNC.
you have
I
to.
have
You
to.
Yeah.
have to.
Because
I mean,
everybody
Duke is
else in
always, they're
ACC
going to be a
is
problem,
just
though.
crazy.
You know they're going to get far.
They're gonna
Yeah.
be far.
I got my current like I could bank on Michigan and be comfortable, but if I'm looking at my 2 seeds and like right now, I'm good with that too. At the very least, making a run because shoot, like I could have a 2 and 3 matchup of literally it could be Nebraska, Purdue, it could be Illinois, Michigan State.
Illinois,
Flip
Michigan
those
State
things
would
around.
be a really good matchup.
That would
Well,
be nice.
yeah, I mean, it just happened.
It didn't go well. Yeah, that's true. But
Michigan State did get that, but a lot of these teams are playing each other like twice already. So Nebraska and Illinois traded games already. However, Nebraska got exposed in the but Nebraska was up at halftime. They were like on pace to set a program record for threes in a game at one point. But here's the problem, right?
Yeah.
That those were the only shots they were making in the first half. When I was
yeah, you're
watching,
not going to
it
win a
was
game like that.
just the threes, and they
Usually the
caught
teams
up to
that start
them.
hot like that,
Hey, threes are
you're not
greater
going to win a
than
game.
twos, but it don't matter if you can't get no baskets. So
Yeah,
It also don't matter when the threes cool down and you're still not getting anything in the paint.
yeah.
yeah.
So it was interesting to watch. At one point, I thought the momentum was about to just wipe Illinois away, and then next thing you know, Illinois won by 9. So, and this is immediately after Nebraska only lost to Michigan by 3, missing 2 of their top players. See, that game was what really had me thinking, bro, they could win out. And even the Purdue game was an overtime loss in 3. Like,
Yeah.
3 losses, all to ranked teams, 2 of them being by 3 points. Despite looking at the rest of their schedule, like, yeah, they've got these other ranked wins. Not anything super crazy outside of that, but they're dominating the games that they need to dominate.
You know, I'm
That's
So
good,
wondering.
but I don't think they're gonna. I think they'll probably stop at like Elite Eight.
I'd be proud of them to get there.
You saying
So
Sweet 16, maybe max for them?
no, I'm saying Elite Eight.
Oh, Elite Eight. Okay.
I'm not surprised to get there. I'm saying that is kind of the expectation.
Yeah.
Get anything below that, and it's like, all right, what are we doing? But if they fall out at the Elite Eight, I'd be okay with that, assuming like Michigan doesn't fall out in that round too.
Yeah.
But I'm looking around, wondering like if I had to pick one team, it being Michigan, who beaten Michigan? Because there's no longer, except for Miami, Ohio, there's no longer an undefeated like top ranked team. So who better than Michigan now, especially after this weekend?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I
I
don't
really
know.
don't know.
As
So
long as
Michigan, because
Cadeau's able to just hold it down and able to
mhm.
reduce the turnovers, because I remember I watched a video earlier today about him and how like when he's good, he's really good. When he's bad, he's really bad. He's like kind of like a Caleb Love R.J. Davis type player where they're
They
like,
didn't pan out either. They did not pan out in the league, huh?
no, Caleb Love's in the league right now. No, he's
Is
coming
he
off
doing
the
well?
he's doing solid. He's solid for the
Okay. Where's he
Trailblazers.
playing?
Trailblazers.
Trouble. Oh yeah, he's
I
gonna.
can
Yeah.
see why you have no faith in Gonzaga. Good Lord, Michigan beat them by 40.
They beat him by 40. I was like,
It's 40.
Oh
nah.
my God.
They're just in a bad division though. Like
They
they just
not.
have no
They ain't
competition
on, what
anymore.
is it? They in the what's that
That's
one?
always been their problem.
Yeah, they just not good. I'm just not worried of it.
We gotta watch two things on February 21st.
All right, what?
So the 21st is the next UFC fight night with Sean Strickland and Hernandez, right?
Oh, yep.
But I'm about to dual screen because guess who's going to Michigan? Duke.
Oh shit.
We gonna get Duke, Michigan, bro.
Duke Michigan. Oh, that's gonna be a good game. You know?
Michigan has 4 ranked games in their last 6 of the season. They have Purdue, then they got Duke, Minnesota's a throwaway, then they got Illinois, and then they got Michigan State, and then they got Iowa, then Michigan State. And like I said, Iowa's tough.
Hey, we're gonna
Holy
learn a lot
crap.
about Michigan in this
If
next couple weeks.
Michigan wins out, bro,
That's definitely
oh
the best
my
team by far.
goodness.
This is basically preparing them for tournament. This is their tournament.
I mean, this is what you want. Yeah, you get to see what your team is made of.
Yeah, cause they'll definitely make the tournament, and they'll probably be like, I don't know, if they. I'm saying they hypothetically gonna lose maybe one of those games, 1 or 2 of those games.
They're gonna drop one.
They're gonna drop
You
one.
can't perfect them now.
That'll be their second loss of the season, and they'll
they're gonna
still
be number one
technically
seed
be like
until Sunday.
especially if they win out the Big Ten tournament, they'll probably be a #1 seed. Like,
Oh yeah, that's right. Conference tournaments. Oh, that'll be exciting. I am very yes.
The Big Ten, even Big 12, it's gonna be really competitive.
Big East, I ain't gonna lie. I'm only looking at the title game because
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty.
look pretty bleak. I'll watch semifinals. Semifinals after that, I ain't watching.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
ACC too, right?
ACC, I'll
We're
watch.
gonna
I'll
have to-
watch the ACC. I should watch it.
We're
They're
gonna
like
have to
5,
pick who we think
20.
are winning our conference tournaments.
So that starts in 2 weeks.
Yeah, you want to do that next week? Or
How many games they got left? Then like 2 games left, 5 games or something.
they have
6, 5 or 6 for most teams now.
Wow.
Yeah, so it'll be like
He's
another
really
week.
almost
3
over.
more weeks. 3 more weeks, 2 games a week. So yeah, most of the teams on in the Big Ten, or at least in the schedule that I've looked at, have 6 games left.
Yeah, so we'll see.
And Michigan has 4 ranked. Wow. I mean, 3 of them are top 10 right now.
Yeah, nah, we'll see.
That's
We'll
gonna
see
be fun
about
to
that.
watch.
What we see about
So
them?
happy.
We'll see. I don't know.
Oh my goodness. I tell you what. Ooh, Big Ten tournament might end up being the most exciting one. I'm sure the Big 12 and even
gonna
the
be competitive.
ACC championship games
We'll be
are probably
amazing.
going to be
They're
insane,
gonna be really good.
assuming stupid upsets don't happen, right?
Yeah.
If the hypothetical teams get to those championships, they're going to be insane.
Mm.
But like the tournament as a whole for the Big Ten with all these 20-win teams, oh my
Yeah, like you're thinking
God,
every
that's
game's
about
gotta
to be
good with that tournament,
stupid.
low key.
Because, dude, the SEC right now doesn't even have a 20-win team, bro.
Wait, for real?
They don't have
Florida's not
one.
20.
They should be at 19 right now. I'm checking too, but
yeah,
looking at looking at last week's conference standings, nobody had. Okay, Vanderbilt. They got 1. Vanderbilt has 21 wins.
Okay, bro. I was like, they gotta have at least one.
They got Vanderbilt and then a couple 19-win teams. That's it. So
it.
they do have a lot of hypothetical 20-win teams, but like these teams might only get to 20 wins. Not gonna lie, I feel like the Big Ten's gonna have guys at like 23, 22.
Bro, the SEC is so much weaker this year than it was last year.
And the SEC was tough last year too. They won the whole thing actually.
Yeah, they won the whole thing with Florida. Now they only got.
I mean, they had Auburn and Florida as those top teams, man, and then Bama was a 2.
Yeah, Bama.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice. And then Tennessee, I think, was ranked 2. Now they only have Florida, Arkansas, Vanderbilt,
Just
and
like football,
Kentucky.
bro. They're just like football this year.
Yeah.